All worlds begin in darkness, and all so end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
That's not true! The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out.
Hi guys, this is the first video in a series of videos called the Kingdom Hearts Encyclopedia, which will be a collection of videos in a playlist on my channel. Each of these videos will focus on explaining one important aspect of the Kingdom Hearts universe. The purpose of these videos is not only to help explain concepts important for understanding the story and lore of the Kingdom Hearts series, but also to catalog a record of this information for anyone who would like to refer back to it. And if you're a veteran of this wonderful series, hey, you might learn something new. Now before I get into today's topic, which is the concept of the heart in the Kingdom Hearts universe, I'd like to take a moment to say that if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, share the video with a friend, and leave a comment letting me know if this video was helpful. And for more content like this, subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss out on updates. With that out of the way, let's define a heart. To start things off, I need to establish that in the Kingdom Hearts universe, a heart is not an organ that pumps blood through your body. This is made very clear early on in the series because anytime we see a heart outside of its body, it's a glowing symbol of a heart rather than a human organ. Okay, so now that we've established what a heart is not, let's discuss what it is. A heart is one of three components that make up a being. The other two are the body and the soul. While the body is a pretty self-explanatory and perhaps the easiest concept for most people to understand, I'm aware that the soul is a more abstract concept, so it'll be getting its own video along with other abstract concepts that I mentioned today. Even so, I'd like to establish exactly what the body and the soul are in comparison to the heart and to each other. The body is the vessel that houses the heart and the soul, while the soul can be thought of as a person's consciousness or their will. In essence, it's a person's thoughts. The heart is much more mysterious than the other two components, to be summarized in a couple of sentences. There are many scientists within the Kingdom Hearts universe who research the subject, each contributing their own findings to our overall understanding of what a heart is. From what we as the players can gather about the heart, there are several pieces of information that are important to note when defining what the heart is. The first thing to note is their appearance. As I mentioned earlier, hearts appear as pink crystals in the shape of the symbolic heart. I'd like to note that the hearts in Ansem the Wise's study appear purple, but that seems to be as a result of the blue liquid that they're floating in. Secondly, hearts are where emotion comes from. This relates to their shape because the symbol is often used as a representation of love. Hearts in this universe are a source of many different emotions, both positive and negative. Thirdly, hearts can connect to each other. When two people create a bond of friendship, their hearts connect, and this connection, if powerful enough, can transcend space and time. Keyblade wielders can even harness these connections to follow hearts to reach worlds through the power of waking. Next, I'd like to discuss the effect darkness has on hearts. When a heart is consumed by darkness, the heart is released from its vessel, and a heartless is born. When a heartless is slain by the Keyblade, the heart inside of it is released, and it returns to the heart of all worlds, Kingdom Hearts. There are special cases to this, however. A Princess of Heart, which is an individual with a heart of pure light, can't even become a heartless because her heart can't be consumed by darkness. This may be pure conjecture, but I believe that a heart belonging to one of these princesses can never return to Kingdom Hearts. The next piece of information that we know about the heart is that it can retain memories. This is where we find the main distinction between the heart and the soul. While memories can be forgotten, erased, or even rewritten from the soul, the heart will always retain those memories. This is the explanation for deja vu in the Kingdom Hearts series. And lastly, hearts can grow inside of empty vessels. As I mentioned earlier, a heartless is born when a heart is released from a body. That empty vessel that's left behind becomes a nobody, a being incapable of experiencing any sort of emotions. This state is only temporary, however, because the body can grow a new heart by making connections with other individuals, even if these other individuals themselves do not have hearts. A primary example of this is Roxas and the connections that he makes with Axel and Gion. Other non-human vessels that have been able to grow hearts include the replicas, the toys from Toy Box, Pinocchio, and Baymax. And that's about everything we know about the heart. Now, that's a lot of information to digest, so to summarize and define a heart in the simplest form that I can, a heart is a crucial aspect of an individual that allows them to feel, enables them to make meaningful connections with others, and is capable of retaining powerful memories. Hearts can be very vulnerable and can even be separated from the body and soul. I like to point out that even after collecting so much information about the heart, I can't exactly summarize all of it neatly in a couple of sentences without missing a few details here and there, and I don't want to just restate all of the information. I think that speaks as a testament to how complex and multifaceted the concept of a heart is. After all, if it's going to be in the title, it better be important. Now, I know that I only briefly mentioned other abstract ideas such as darkness, the heartless, and replicas, but these concepts will definitely get their own videos. There, I'll be able to further explain these concepts to fill in any gaps of information that were left by this entry. With that being said, that'll do it for this video. Until next time, guys.